Does
आप
it
लोगों को
work
पढ़ना
now?
नहीं है इसलिए बहाने बना रहे हैं ऐसे। अभी मैं आपके पेरेंट्सों को बुलाता हूँ सबसे।
Excuse me, does it work now? Do the slides move now?
चलो लेते हैं।
Hello. Hello. Do the slides move now?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Moving.
Finally. Sorry. Okay. So no big introduction. Thanks for the organizers to invite me. Now, when we talk about sustainable development, now environmental pollution and climate change are big challenges, and we have to change our lifestyles and find sustainable ways in order to save our planet. And for example, conventional agrochemical agriculture is not sustainable. It has led to degradation of soil, pollution, and not only soil, but also water resources in our atmosphere. This makes it clear we cannot continue like that. Alternative ways of farming are necessary. And agriculture is just one source of environmental pollution. The other sources you all know. So what is the solution for this universal problem? One such solution about which I want to talk
इनका
today,
पेपर सुनो, इनका सिलेबस
homotherapy
देखो।
with Agnihotra is the
पेपर अगर स्टॉक नंबर का है तो
basis.
नहीं।
Agnihotra is a daily pyramid fire at sunrise, sunset. It comes from Vedic knowledge.
अरे राहुल,
So you perform Agnihotra in a copper pyramid according to the biorhythm of sunrise and sunset. Here you see the arrangement. This is the small copper pyramid of fixed size and shape. You use dried cow dung, some pure cow's ghee, some unbroken pieces of rice, and Sanskrit mantras, exact vibration, and timetable of sunrise and sunset. These two timings are very important. That's the basic biorhythm of of all life on our planet. The mantras in the morning are Suryaya Swaha, Suryaya Idam Namama, Prajapataye Swaha, Prajapataye Idam Namama. And at sunset in the evening, it's Agnaye Swaha, Agnaye Idam Namama, Prajapataye Swaha, Prajapataye Idam Namama. So it's a very simple process. Just takes 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, but the effect is really tremendous. It is said that a channel is created through all of the atmosphere, and prana energy, life energy, which lies above the atmosphere, comes down to the pyramid, and an aura energy field is created around all plants. This makes the plants strong and happy. And when the flame dies, this energy comes back and is collected in the Agnihotra ash. This is why the Agnihotra ash has a lot of healing power. So what are the effects? Basically, Agnihotra purifies our environment, atmosphere, water resources, and soil, and thus brings all nature back to harmony. So first, let's look at atmosphere. First, biological pollution, that is mainly bacteria, other kinds of microbes. You see here, these petri dishes at the left side were opened for 10 minutes before Agnihotra, then closed, sent for incubation. The same thing was done after Agnihotra, and you see there's a big reduction in these microbes. That has been done several of times, published several times, so that is well established. Now, what about chemical and physical air pollution? Chemical air pollution is mainly SOx and NOx, and this comes down after performing Agnihotra. And same with particulate matter. Particulate matter is very interesting because you think, okay, Agnihotra, there's some fire, some smoke is there, and still in the end, the particulate 30-40% with just one Agnihotra. What's the effect of Agnihotra ash on water? Was taken and all parameters measured, and then after treating the water with Agnihotra ash, it was measured again. You see all parameters were improved. The bacterial count went down by 93 to 98%, depending on the way how they measured. A big change. And even for large water bodies, this is the Narmada River near Maheshwar in MP. They monitored the water quality, and the water quality at our place, Maheshwar Homotherapy, where we do all these fires, the water quality is much better than upstream and downstream. It even fulfills the requirements of World Health Organization for drinking water. Effects on soil. Soil is very important because we all live from that. And the soil now is polluted, and we have to rejuvenate it first by homotherapy. All different types of microorganisms, starting from the level of viruses, bacteria, fungi, algae, thrive in this atmosphere. And in this way, a healthy microflora and microfauna is created. One thing is phosphorus. You know, normally there's enough phosphorus in soil, but it is there in a non-water soluble form, therefore the plants can't make use of it. What they did in an experiment 40 years ago in US, they added Agnihotra ash to the soil, and the quantity of water-soluble phosphorus increased 3-4 times. Now the question was, how come? And there was one hypothesis that it is due to certain microbes, bacteria, which make phosphorus water soluble. And that has been confirmed in an experiment done in Ratnagiri, MP, Maharashtra. They added Agnihotra ash to soil and found that nitrogen-fixing bacteria increased 100 times and phosphorus solubilizing bacteria even 1,000 times. And that explains why phosphorus is then available to the plants. Plants grow better. Then they did also, that was done in ICAR, Institute of Subtropical Horticulture in Lucknow, and they checked different pathogenic fungi and added Agnihotra ash and control ash. Agnihotra ash, no growth. Control ash is the ash we get from the same burning, the same substances, cow dung, some ghee, a little bit of rice, even in a copper vessel, but not the pyramid shape and not at time of sunrise, sunset, no mantras. And you see, control ash does not have the same effect. On the other hand, beneficial microbes, they thrive if you add Agnihotra ash to the soil. Now, what are the effects on the soil? In general, you can say pathogenic bacteria are controlled, and even multi-drug resistance bacteria are controlled, and the virulence of bacteria is reduced. So this was an experiment done in Kathmandu, Nepal, and they had strains of multi-drug resistance E. coli, and they were controlled with Agnihotra ash. That was published in a Springer publication. Then effect of Agnihotra on HIV-positive children. That was a project done in Mysore, Karnataka. There were 30 children, and they were HIV positive. Their general health was very poor. And then I went there and I asked that they let the children perform their own Agnihotra. Each of the children performs his or her own Agnihotra. And then within, say, 3 months, half a year, you know, the viral load went very much down, and the general health of these children improved a lot. So after the 1 year, they were basically quite okay. Then more effects of Agnihotra on human health. We did some experiments in Germany, and the result was free radicals from the environment were inhibited by Agnihotra ash water. And then Agnihotra ash water strengthened the immune system, and Agnihotra ash water resulted in a significant improvement in cell vitality. So here you see the detailed results. That is removing of free radicals. improving the immune system and improving the cell vitality. One interesting experiment was done recently in cooperation with the University of Lucknow. We took herbs, tulsi, curry, and bale, and they made extracts of these herbs and applied to human cancer cells in the cell culture. And they saw that the viability of these cells was much reduced by applying these extracts from herbs from Huma atmosphere. And also they compared, and the effect was not there so much with the herbs from outside. So that shows that in Homa atmosphere, the medical power, potency of plants is increased as compared to outside. And that is a very important result, because many Ayurvedic doctors have told us that now, because of all the pollution, the medical potency of plants is reduced. So with Homa atmosphere, with Agnihotra and other fires, we can bring it back. Now, one other interesting thing is cancer is a very big problem now all over, and in India especially. In one place not far away from here, a doctor said, oh, normally he had 2 to 3 cancer patients in a month. Now he has 5, 6 cancer patients in a week. And one big factor for that is pesticides. And in that area, they use a lot of pesticides to grow pulses. What we did, that was an experiment done in Lucknow. They took grapes from the market. Grapes we know are sprayed heavily. And they soaked these grapes in Agnihotra ash water overnight for comparison in normal water. And they tested the grapes for 274 different pesticides, 15 pesticides present, and with 11 pesticides, there was a big reduction from up to 95%. Then the effects of Agnihotra on human health. One thing, in the All India Institute of Ayurveda, they have started performing Agnihotra in one room since 2 years. And so patients come, doctors come, and now they are surveying the effect. And also they have done a research project to see the effect of Agnihotra ash on the growth of Ayurvedic herbs. Okay, that's it. Thank you. And sorry for the trouble at the beginning. Anybody still here?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, thank you. That's it.
Excellent, sir. It's really an informative talk. This is Dr. Virendra from Maharashtra Nagpur University.
Okay, nice, nice. So for all who are interested to do some research in this subject, you are very much welcome. Just contact me and we can discuss what you can do in your special area, okay?
Sure, sir. It's a privilege to work with you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. There's a question, what can be other viral studies? Yes, I mean, we had this HIV project, and basically, you know, with any of these problems, you can do such studies. We had seen very, very good results. It was not really a study,